Sub-Zero here on the free-to-play Ultimate Iron Man. Got over 1100 skill total, and there's a new quest, a new boss that came out for free-to-play. It's the cow boss, so we're going to be diving into that. I probably won't need the food, but stocked up here beforehand with Ogress. And I'm going to be going in with the range setup you see here. So, is melee better? I don't know. We're going to find out. But, time to journey on. So, that's around Lumbridge. So, we'll start the quest here. Shouldn't take very long, and I heard that it's from the other Ultimate Iron Man here that it's very good prayer XP for free to play as well. So Ides of Milk, there we go. You? Me? Yes, you. Can I help you? That depends. You like making money? I'm not averse to making money. And do you enjoy milk? Milk? Milk. I can't say I've thought much about it. Would you like to think more about it? Yes, I'll start it. What am I going to get from thinking more about milk? Profit. Okay. 10 to 15%. Performance depending. How are we going to be making that profit? And who even are you anyways? My name is Cassius. I got carried away. But we're going to construct an empire. Of milk? Of milk. How do you intend to make an empire of milk? So the first step is going to involve you doing a little research. Right. You're going to cross the River Lum, find Gilly and Seth Roats, and learn about animal husbandry. Then you're going to cross back to this side of the river and tell me about how they've made their animals so productive. It's a perfect plan. What use is it if I know everything and you don't? Couldn't I make my own milk empire with that information? If anything, I should be cutting you in at 10 to 15%. Hey, I'm the one supplying the high quality milk here. Not to mention my associate Brutus is already embedded in the Groat's operation to work a different angle. That will prove most lucrative. Right, I guess I'll go and see the Groat. See. Then. So, we'll head across the river here. Gilly. Can you share what makes your cows so productive? Absolutely, the secret is happiness. Of course it is. Happiness. The cows make the best milk when they're happy, and to be honest, they make too much. I'm always glad that adventurers come by and help with milking them. I wouldn't be able to keep up otherwise. Okay. I thought the adventurers also slaughtered the cows too, but that can't be everything though, can it? Come to think of it, I'm sure my father keeps a few tricks up his sleeve. Why don't you go and ask him? That would be Seth, wouldn't it? It would be. I'm sure he'll be happy to share some information with you. I'll go and speak to him now. Thank you. So we'll head up here. There's Seth. Sidestep our way in the gate there. Chase him down. Well, what can I do for you? I was wondering if you could teach me a little bit about how you're so successful with your animals. Looking to get into the business, eh? Something along those lines. We're always happy to help another budding farmer out. Great, so where do I start? Would always recommend me Grote's Principles as your basics. Grote's Principles? Aye, first one is that happy animals make happy farmers. Second of my principles is to never take more than you need. Greed stop you in your tracks. And the last principle, never let the tax man know your earnings. Money should be spent on the animals. I don't think you've ever paid any taxes. Or I don't think I've ever paid any taxes. You're ahead of the game then. That's not true. There's the GE tax. But, as an Ultimate Iron Man, I haven't. So, anyway, feel free to grab me book on the topics for the from the shelf over there. Okay, thank you for the help. Oh, shelves. Principles. There we go. Now we'll head on back. See, it's like a minute of runtime, but then you turn it off, and it's like, oh, even at 70%, it's 2 minutes to get it back. There you are. So how did you get on? I learned a lot about the Grote's family care for their animals. They say the secret is happiness. Happiness? That can't be the only trick they use. Surely you found something else. I have this book from Seth. He claims it's got his principles of animal husbandry in it, if that's all of any use. Hand it over here quickly. Snatches the book from your hands. Okay. Looks like it's in my backpack, my inventory, but okay. Now this is most curious. The idea that a happy animal will do what you want is frankly absurd. What if they choose to not produce? Are you supposed to respect that? However, the writings on the system of taxation are fascinating. I couldn't imagine Seth was smart enough to put this together. So do you think this is enough to start out our milk empire? No, not quite yet. First of all, you haven't tried our milk yet, have you? I don't think I have, no. You already have some milk? Please don't look so worried. Here, have a try. Hands me a sample of milk. Okay. That poisoned me. That's not good milk. So what do you think? The milk is fantastic, isn't it? It wasn't what I was expecting, certainly. We're going to change the lactic landscape. Before we do, though, I have another task for you. Now what do you need? We need a permit. Shouldn't you have got a permit before making milk? The permit is to sell milk, not to make milk. Well, fair enough. Fine, where are we going to get this permit? From the Duke of Lumbridge. Where else? You need to bring him our milk. And I'm sure he'll give us a permit without fuss. Are you sure having the Duke drink our milk is a good idea? Of course, soon the whole of Lumbridge will be drinking our milk. Hands me another sample. Okay. Time to, get the royal opinion of our product. There's the Duke. Welcome to my castle. I come seeking a business permit. Oh, wonderful. What sort of business are you looking to start? I'm looking to get into the milk trade. Milk? Well, the Groats family still have their permit, and I can't start stepping on their toes. If you just try this milk... I couldn't possibly give you a permit without their approval. This is really their territory. Why not speak to Gilly Groats? She seems to handle the milk side of the business now. Maybe she'll get you set up under their permit. You're the Duke. Couldn't you just grant a permit? No, it's really quite important you speak to Gilly about this. Aren't you the highest power in this land? Don't go digging too deep into that. Even I have some commitments that I have to keep up to. But you're the Duke. You shouldn't need the approval of a business entity to grant a permit. Not to mention, can't they just refuse to have any competitors? Well, absolutely. But I'm sure you'll find they're more than reasonable about things. Entirely, completely reasonable. Okay. Politicians here. Interesting bunch. So we'll head down, back to the farm. Did you need something else from me? I did. I've been trying to secure a business permit from the Duke, but he said that as it's a milk-related business venture, I should speak to you instead. The Duke is a good man directing you to me. I've been running the milk side of our farm for a while now. Were you thinking of being a competitor to us then? I think if you were to try this sample, you'd see we wouldn't be competing. You want me to drink a vial of a mysterious liquid? Well, it's not mysterious, it's milk. No, I think you should drink it. I know the quality of it from your reaction. It is just milk, after all. Would it convince you to help me with my permit? It definitely won't hurt your chances. Okay. Ooh, that's worse milk than before. That looked like a horrible experience. It wasn't pleasant. Where did you even get that milk? My business partner, Cassius. I don't know where he gets it from originally, though. Cassius, I don't recognize the name. He's not mentioned anything about its source? Nothing, but he apparently has enough of a source to start a business. I'm mostly trying to be helpful. If the milk's bad, you're not going to recommend us for a permit, are you? With how bad it looks, you wouldn't be any competition to us. However, I wonder if I'd be doing a public service by protecting anyone else from it. Is there anything more I could do to convince you? Now that you mention it, I've had an incredibly aggressive bull disturbing my herd lately. I've got him caught up in the pen over there. Perhaps you'd be interested in dealing with him. I'd owe you a fairly large favor. A roughly permit-sized favor? Absolutely. Okay. Release the bull. Well, there we go. You notice a strange tag float to the ground as the bull falls. It reads Brutus. You succeeded. I'll let the Duke know that you're all good to start a milk business. I don't think that's going to be necessary anymore. Oh, what happened in that field? That bull was Cassius's other business partner, Brutus. I'm sure he won't be feeling particularly friendly once I let him know. That bull was once one of the business partners? I wonder if his aggression is why Cassius' herd are always producing such bad milk. I'm starting to think Cassius doesn't even have his own herd. You think he's been stealing milk? I'm not sure where else he'd be getting it from. Why don't you go and talk to him about it? He may appreciate knowing that the Brutus was bad for business. Well, we disposed of your buddy here. Cassius, I don't think we'll be getting our business permit. Why? What happened? Brutus is dead. Dead? How could this have happened? So the Duke asked me to, and then Gilly said that. You? Don't tell me you killed Brutus and ruined our plan. In my defense, I had no idea that was Brutus. You made it sound like he was a business partner. Not to mention, apparently his aggression was ruining Seth's herd's milk. This should be a good thing. Ruining the milk, the unique flavor was what I was trying to sell. You should leave. I can't even look at you. There we go. The last free-to-play quest done now. And we got a boss to face off against. So I think if I talk to her again, that's how you complete all of the quest. Oh, just the person I wanted to see. I have something for you. This is for helping out with that bowl. Our cows are much happier these days. Gilly hands you an amulet with a bell on it. One of our local milk enjoyers gave us some enchanted cowbells. They seem to be quite versatile. Enjoy. Wow, thank you. I'll make sure to check it out. I also have this for you. Gilly hands you a magical lamp. I wonder what that's gonna go into. Oh, thank you. My lowest stat. Prayer. Yes. So it charges up with air runes to teleport back here, as I understand, and speeds up the fights, the respawn times. So we'll see how this goes. Six seconds. I can do better than that. There we go. What's that one? 22? Okay. Considerably faster prayer than with the Ogress, Big Bones, doing 15, and he does 40 a kill, it looked like. That was still 22. I think melee's probably better for this, but I'm set up for the ranged right now, so. Getting better with the mechanics there. Still haven't been hit yet. We've got cowhide, bones. Okay. 20 seconds, okay. Getting better. I mean, this is free to play gear, so it's not gonna be like 2 seconds with full, you know, where they hit 90 in one hit or whatever. Not bad. Getting better. Plenty of time to reset. It's not like Obor, where you kill him and then it's like, oh, I just got the chest and it's already time, you know. Grab the arrows. Here we go, another round. Oh, 17, he got me. I got a little careless there. There we go. "16 seconds. There we go. That's starting to get a little better. Been very aggressive this round. But there we go. Brutus champion. Okay. Like raw T-bone steak. Raw T-bone steak. That does not look the same. Messed up slightly there where I thought he was going for another round. go. That one was not too bad. Oak logs too. Okay. Ooh. I thought I had cleared that, but I guess if you're right next to him, we're going through that area. Still hits you pretty good. 15s. That's why I have some food, just in case. Don't need much. Because I suspect it's, you know, so many kills, champion, etc. But I know there's free-to-play items as well, and I don't have those yet, so still more to get from it. Not bad. Not the best, you know. Was doing really good at the beginning. It's like, oh, here's 12, here's a, you know, whatever, and didn't quite carry through, but there we go. 16. $18 kills though. 16 personal best though. Come on. Whoa. Lag. Well, that was terrible. Had to snag the food here, you know, we'll have to start cooking that up. "15 seconds though on that one. That's great. "12, 6. I was just slow on that one. I knew it when I saw it, and I was like, oh, I didn't respond on that tick or whatever. Like, 22? Okay. I want to see if I can get 25. I think that's when the next, what is it, combat achievement triggers. A little bit of misclick there, but that works. There we go. One more. Okay, let's cook up this stuff and see what that would be. Oh. Okay. Under 2 seconds. Kill Brutus without being attacked. And then kill him without equipping him. Already messed that up. Well, I still have items to get from Brutus either way, so... Yeah, that's no hits on me. So with nothing equipped, just punching them to death. Okay. Once I get the, it's like the Steel Defender. I forget what it's called right now, but free-to-play Steel Defender. Then, can try for the unequip everything, I suppose. Seconds there, not bad. Could do better though. with melee I can probably do 10 seconds? Well, it's not going to be 2. I was missing already, but maybe if I get a good run, I can just face tank some of this stuff. Oof. I thought that was going to be faster, but it's the same time. It was looking good, now it's 1, 1, 2. Fours, 2s, great. Ooh, there we go. Roulette. So let's check this out real quick. Defensive weapon ends up over there. That's fantastic for the melee setup. That'll replace the Myth Kite Shield that I'm currently using for melee builds. So we'll have to eat this up. Muleta Main has achieved a new Brutus personal best, 323. Okay. I love the Ultimate Iron Man coming out saying, hey, I'm making a new account. Because I can't have anything on, so it's gonna look like that. Oh well, got hit with the 15, punched him to death. Nope, 17. I got careless there. Whole bones and box. Okay, now it said it was instanced. Can I come back and grab this stuff? Is it still there? If not, it's fine. Iron and steel arrows. Yes. Okay. So now, need to get a 2-second kill, and then also not get attacked. Need to do better than that, though. Oh. There we go. Well, we've got the equivalent of Steel Defender, completed the quest, and completed all of the combat achievements that I'm able to do because I just simply can't do enough damage for a 2-second kill. So I think this is a pretty successful run at this, especially first time with the boss.